All right, hey guys, the football season is winding down. We have the Super Bowl coming up this weekend, and we've all just been burning through football cards lately. But you can only rip so much Prism football, you know? So I was excited to hear that people are fired up about WWE right now. We just had the Royal Rumble last weekend. The Topps Hobby Box just dropped, and I was able to find these blasters today at a hobby shop. Not sure if they're on retail shelves yet, but they probably are, or they will be soon. I paid $40 for these. I'm guessing they're supposed to be $30. And I would like to do a hobby box, but they wanted almost $400 for it today, and that seemed a little high. So stay tuned. I may try and track one down this week. The hobby box, you get some guaranteed autos, which you can find the Rock auto, which is a major chase this year. We don't get the guaranteed autos, but I've seen some cool stuff come out of these, and the price is nice. So we are looking for 3 sepia refractors, Persona, an exclusive insert, and this is Topps, so we don't have a list on here, but we'll just figure out what we get when we get to it. All right, let's go. And I'm not, oh, by the way, also at the hobby shop today, I found a pretty exciting product that will be my next video. Stay tuned for that. Also, it's about time for the next secret giveaway, so stay tuned for that. And the regular giveaway is still going on. A few videos before this, titled 5,000 sub giveaway. Subscribe to the channel, drop a comment, and you're entered. So I'm not a very active WWE watcher, but in the course of my life, I have watched a lot of wrestling, a ton. To give you an example, the last wrestling event I remember going to would have been featuring Hulk Hogan versus the Macho Man Randy Savage. So if you can imagine when that was. But some pretty legendary names. So I consider the time that I was really into wrestling to be a pretty special time. All right, we're starting things off here with CM Punk. And this, it's chrome. So this is gonna be our base design. We got Kurt Angle, and we've got some Allen and Ginter cards in here, another Topps product. Allen and Ginter chrome. This looks interesting. Very cool. Dirty Dominic Mysterio on the refractor. It's a good looking card. I like the design. And Sami Zayn. Also, if you didn't know, Panini had the license for WWE for a while. Topps has got it back now, so we are experiencing the new Topps takeover here. And I think they did a good job. And from what I've heard, Panini did a good job as well. Ciampa. That's cool. KBKWR. Oops. We've got Gigi Dolan on the, it's a refractor. It's like silver. And Shinsuke Nakamura. I know I'm reading all the names. I apologize, I'll keep it moving. It's been so long since I've ripped open some wrestling cards. Triple H. Shawn Michaels on the Allen and Ginter. Another silver here. Duke Hudson, and that is going to be the sepia. If you're unfamiliar, sepia means a picture without color, basically. Technically, I'm a photographer. Technically, sepia usually has a little bit of a brown tint to it, and Piper Niven, but close enough. I could have sworn that I heard that these very much sold out online. like one of those ones where the instant it went for sale. This is cool. Seth freaking Rollins. I believe this is called the 1985 design. That really takes me back. I don't think I was watching wrestling yet, but that's the vibe. Bailey on the refractor. Sold out, the instant it was listed. And I could swear that I've heard it was like $150 or something. So those who are lucky enough to get that early order in were smart. Because as I mentioned today, the hobby shop wanted $370. They actually sold individual packs. I was tempted. You don't always see individual hobby packs available. Tama Tonga, Allen and Ginter. But I think I'm going to do the full box, so I held out. Sikoa on the Sepia. And Miles Bourne. This hobby shop, by the way, I went to a new one. My usual hobby shop is closed on Sundays and Mondays. So I drove out to Clearwater, Florida, and there's a store out there called Wonder Water, and it is crazy. It's like a damn Walmart of sports cards and comics. They had everything in there. Isla Dawn in the throwback. This looks different. Maybe. Sonia Deville. That is, it's like a black silver refractor. Fallon Henley. They had really probably the last 3 or 4 years, every box you could think of. Every football, basketball, hockey, soccer box from the last few years, they had it. Hobby blasters and megas, stuff like that. It was crazy. And they also sold individual packs of a lot of it. That's cool. WrestleMania with Cowboy Bob Orton. So, LA Knight on the Sepia. They happen to have, all right, box one down, guys. I don't think we got anything too crazy, but good looking cards. It depends. If you're a fan, you'd be happy to hit whoever it is you're trying to hit. Because they had the individual packs going on, and I've done a lot of Prism this year. The only thing I didn't do was Hobby because I can't afford it, because none of us can afford it. But I'll be damned if they didn't have Prism Hobby packs for sale. They also had No Huddle. I had to do it. I've done so much Prism this year. I have so much FOMO, even though a lot of people didn't do very well on Hobby. Now I have the opportunity to do one pack. Maybe someday I'll work up to doing a whole box. And I have no expectations of what comes out of that pack. The odds are not great that I get anything good, but it'll be fun regardless. And of course, if I were to hit that one pack out of the box that had a hit in it, a manga or something crazy, you never know. Tonga on the Allen and Ginter. Next refractor, Devon Dudley. And Undertaker. Like me some Undertaker. So stay tuned for that. Since it's only one pack, I think I'm just gonna make it into a short. So that should be an epic short. It's definitely the most expensive pack I've ever opened. Hands down. I'm not gonna share how much I paid because I'm embarrassed. Sol Ruka. Wendy Chu. On that black silver. I think this one is called, I think this might be the black and neon green was one. Yeah, that makes sense. Black and neon green. The other one wasn't quite as neon. With Wendy Chu. And Charlotte Flair, who was one of the winners of the Royal Rumble last weekend. the Queen, Charlotte Flair, for the women, and Jey Uso for the men. I did watch a little like recap, and it was like Logan Paul got tossed out of there, and eventually it was just Cena and Uso, and Uso took it. So exciting for him. LA Knight on the 85. It's a cool looking card. I have no idea the values on these. Otis on the refractor, the silver, and Eric. But I will say, you'll probably not find the value of these any higher than it is right now. Stacy Keibler, meow. So if your objective is to open these and try to sell, now is probably the time. Big John Studd on WrestleMania. There we go, Bret the Hitman Hart. That's more towards my era right there. Look at those outfits they used to wear. The leotard. And Adam Pearce. Do see some announcers in there occasionally. Oh, by the way, I feel like I've got, the regular giveaway going on right now, which I will pick a winner in probably just like 2 or 3 days now, pretty soon. I feel like it's been a while since I did a secret giveaway. So if you took the time to watch this video all the way through, I'm going to do a giveaway. And of course it would be appropriate to give away some wrestling. So I'm going to give away one of these boxes. I haven't seen him on the shelves, CM Punk on the throwback, but I'll find him one way or another. Birdo on the refractor there. Damian Priest. So if you would like to win a Topps Chrome WWE blaster box, all you got to do is mention in your comment on this video the word wrestling. I like to try and make it so that people don't catch on, that didn't watch it. So I feel like that should be pretty easy. For example, you could say, glad to see you open some wrestling, or I used to watch a lot of wrestling, or whatever. As long as wrestling is in there, you're entered. And probably within just like a couple days, I'll pick a winner. And I'll send you a blaster as soon as I can find it. Edris Enofe? Unfamiliar. Izzy Dame on the Allen and Ginter. Let's get like something crazy. Yo Queen Wild. Cool looking cards, I will say that. And Julius Creed. Other than that, still waiting on, speaking of Chrome, I'm waiting on Topps Chrome Football to show up. I'm not sure what the schedule is for basketball. I did hoops the other day. I probably will not be doing any more hoops, but I will do whatever comes next. And of course, I have the Prism Hobby pack, Xavier Woods. So should be an active week one way or another. I think we already got that exact same card. Hopefully we didn't get all of the same cards here. Tony D'Angelo. And finally, Riley Osborne. All right, so, and by the way, I saw one other video on this. I didn't see a lot. Mostly I've just been seeing people open the hobby boxes. So I didn't have a lot to compare this to, but I don't know. I think we did probably kind of average. We did get the Royal Rumble winning female, so that's a keeper. We got this KBKWR. A bunch of refractors. We got a few of these throwbacks. We got some neon green and blacks. Wendy Chu. And that's several of the sepias, and that's pretty much it. We didn't get anything super crazy. I think there probably are more varieties out there than we saw today. But you can let me know if you found some of this or if you think I did good or terrible. But regardless, it was fun to find. Ever since the last few days, I've been on a mission to find some wrestling. I went to this store and they had some. So I'm glad I was able to do it. If they do come out with a mega, I'll probably do that as well. But tentatively planning this week to try and find a hobby box. So stay tuned for that. Don't forget, if you want to enter the next secret giveaway for some wrestling, just mention wrestling in your comment. Subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Stay tuned for this very expensive pack. Appreciate you. Catch you on the next one. Peace out.